Page 26, Chasing the Blues Away. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to the blues progression. Now, this is an important progression if you're going to play blues. The chords involved are the primary chords, pretty much, except instead of a 5-7 right now, they're just using a 5. We'll get to the 7 stuff later. Right now. So in the key of C major, and this is one of the reasons you need to know your primary chords in both hands. It's important. So we have the C major here. I'm going to use here on the piano. It's the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. Those are the chords used in a blues progression. Don't want to confuse you too much. That's it. It may not be those arrangements. They might use inversions or whatever, but the point is those are the progressions. So if you look at the 2 lines of whole note chords they're showing you there, that is called a 12-bar blues progression. Got it? 12-bar blues progression. I see they're already talking about the 5-7 chord, which is one of the primary chords. So, and it's important on this progression. You get 4 measures of 1 chord. That's the harmony. I mean, the melody can be doing all kinds of stuff, but the harmony is the 1 chord. 4 measures of that. Then you get 2 measures of the 4 chord. Then 2 measures of the 1 chord. And then you get a 5-4-1-1. 12 measures all in all, and it's in that order, exactly that order. You'll see it in a blues piece. You'll see this chord progression. It's kind of neat. Let's take Chasing the Blues Away. We're looking for 4 bars of 1 chord. Happens to be the first line, 4 measures. So it's here. Then we want 2 bars of 4 chord. Well, if you look at the first 2 measures of the second line, that's 4 chord. Now forget what the right hand is doing. I'm looking at the left hand. That's the harmony. And then we want 2 measures of 1 chord again. Now we want a 5, a 4, and 2 1 chords. If you look at the last line, that's the first measure is a 5 chord. The second measure is a 4 chord, and the last 2 measures are 1 chord. So we have that blues progression. Didn't play the notes exactly in the right hand. That's not what I'm listening for. It's the harmonic, the chord progression is what I'm trying to stress here. That's what's important. Now, once you learn it, of course, you can improvise that right hand. You don't have to play those notes or rhythms. Add notes or change the rhythms or take it up or down on AVA. The idea is you can improvise this, but first learn it the way it's written first. That's important. To give you some ideas here, I'm trying to explain a few things. The accidental in some cases sound weird, but keep in mind that we're sort of using a blues 5-note scale, sort of. The first line you're just kind of here, but when you look at the second line, you'd think, why am I starting on an E flat? Well, because we're in this scale. This is the C major 5-note blues scale. We're just using that. Until the 3rd measure, when we come out of it at the ending, then we change it. We alter it a little. You could have done an E flat 2 there, but they alter it a little, so there's a twist. It's kind of neat. So when you're improvising things, you'll pick up on that stuff. Oh, I'm just going to use this blues scale, have fun, but then I'm going to change a note here or there just to switch it up. At the bottom of the page, there is electronic settings for an electronic keyboard. You can do that if you want. And since it's blues, I am going to swing the 8th notes. This is jazz style, right? I'm going to give us 4 counts. Let's try this out. It is slow. You decide what slow is. For the play with me, we're going to go my slow. So I'll give us 4 counts. Put your hand where it goes. 1 and 2 and ready and go and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 rest 4 rest repeat 4 rest 4 rest